Welcome back, film bugs, to another exciting journey into the world of film and entertainment. I'm your host, Lila Filmington.
And Lil Jimmy.
Today we're revealing the 5 cult Filipino horror films that scarred an entire generation. So stay tuned.
This episode is brought to you by Peter North's Splashmaster Showerheads, the only showerhead that finishes strong.
Before Netflix, before Scream Queens and streaming jump scares, Filipino horror lived in crappy cockroach-infested theaters, dusty VHS/Betamax cases, or reruns from Channel 9 or whatever channel that was. It was grainy, weird tracking, and terrifying in the best way.
Today we're presenting 5 cult Pinoy horror films that left us scared of Banga, certain streets, giant old trees, refrigerators, and babies. Without further ado, here they are in no particular order.
The first one is none other than the OG trilogy of terror. Shake, Rattle, and Roll. 3 tales, 1 film. A generation scarred in the best way. Tale number 1. Baso, aka Spirit of the Glass. 3 teens mess around with a seance and unleash some colonial ghosts. It's the quieter of the 3. More vibes than screams. 2. Frigidaire, a demon-possessed refrigerator. Yes, you heard me. Possessed. The leftovers. Haunted. This one gave every 80s kid trust issues with kitchen appliances. You'd open the fridge for Magnolia ice cream and feel like you might lose a hand.
My cousin wouldn't open our refrigerator alone for 2 years.
Manananggal. Young love and winged death. A provincial teen crush goes full gothic horror when the pretty girl next door sprouts bat wings and hunts by moonlight. It's sweet, it's spooky, it's Romeo and Juliet with entrails. This horror franchise will soon have 17 installments, with Shake, Rattle, and Roll Evil Origins coming this year. That is a lot of movies.
Why is this cult movie? Because it shook, rattled, and roll-called every repressed childhood fear you thought you'd buried with your G.I. Joes or Ghostbusters toys. And now, you still crack open the fridge door like it's a horror movie reveal, making sure that head of cabbage is still a vegetable, not human. Midnight snacks? Canceled forever. And for the rest of your home appliances? Never trusted them since. That microwave hum? Ominous. Especially that rice cooker, looking very sinister with its red light in the dark. Number 2. Because it made you rethink flirting with mysterious girls in the forest. Unless you're cool with dating someone who's only half there after sundown, or who might eat you instead of texting back. We've already cooked up a full review of this film. Click the link in the top right or dive down to the description.
Second film in our list is Halimaw sa Banga, 1986. Okay, since we just had a killer fridge, why not a ceramic water jar that eats people? Yes, really. Welcome to Halimaw sa Banga, released during the 1986 Metro Manila Film Festival. Halimaw is a double-feature horror anthology, co-directed by Christopher De Leon, credited as Christopher Strauss De Leon, Fancy, and the legendary Mario O'Hara. Produced by NCV Films, it's split into 2 eerie tales. Later, though, since Halimaw were way popular, it became a standalone film. Comics. A curious kid nicks a comic book from a mysterious old house and unlocks a portal to animated terror. It's the directorial debut of Christopher De Leon, written by Uro de la Cruz. Bonus. His real-life son, Ian De Leon, stars in it. Halimaw sa Banga, the main course. A wealthy family's prized Banga is secretly a soul-devouring pit of evil. Written by Frank Rivera and O'Hara, this one stars Lot De Leon, Guy and Pip's biological offspring.
White's cult is hell. Because the monster's skincare routine is flawless. That Banga demon was glistening like it just got a full-body exfoliation and a salmon sperm facial. It turned home decor into a death trap and gave a whole generation jar trauma. Who needs a burglar alarm when you have a supernatural Banga? Would you pair this murderous Banga with your favorite table? Let us know down in the comments sections.
Next, at number 3, is Hiwaga sa Balete Drive, 1988. Translated to Mystery on Balete Drive, is a 1988 Filipino horror anthology film directed by Peke Galiaga and Lorenzo A. Reyes, from a story and screenplay they co-written with Jose Javier Reyes, Orlando R. Nadres, Jake Cocades, and Rene Mariano. The film is based on the haunting legends on Balete Drive. The film is divided into 2 stories, Ang Babae sa Balete Drive and Ikatlong Mata, and produced by Seiko Films. Ang Babae sa Balete Drive. The couple Dennis, Justoni Alarcon, and Sandy, Rita Avila, meet Margarita, Zaza Padilla, who haunts a house along Balete Drive. Margarita plans to steal Dennis for her to continue her marriage to her late husband. Ikatlong Mata. Jonathan Ian Veneracion meets an accident, resulting in his third eye opened. He eventually becomes a witness to various crimes through his third eye, including the ones committed by his, spoiler alert, Uncle Paul, Joel Torre.
Why it's cult. Real urban legend, realer nightmares. Before she hit the screen, the white lady haunted jeepneys and sees-me's. The film just gave her a face and a scream that proved Lola wasn't lying. Passed down through Betamax and midnight reruns, this was horror you inherited, not just watched. Third eye trauma. What if the dead zone had a weird psychic baby with itself? In Ikatlong Mata, the kid doesn't just see the past, he sees death coming and catches his cougar aunt's, Charito Solis, shenanigans. Premonitions, family drama, and murder? That third eye's doing extracurriculars with no extra credits. Grim reminder not to pick up a white-robed, beautiful hitchhiker in the middle of night, no matter how desperately lonely you are.
The 4th movie in our list is Huwag Mong Buhayin ang Bangkay, 1987. Huwag Mong Buhayin ang Bangkay. Translation, Don't Bring Back the Dead, is a 1987 Philippine horror film written and directed by Mauro Gia Samonte. The film stars Justoni Alarcon, Justoni doing double duty in this list, Ricky DeVao as the adult lesser brother, and Charito Solis. It was one of the entries in the 1987 Metro Manila Film Festival. This one? Classic sibling rivalry, and a parent who has favoritism and won't let go when his chosen prodigy son passes away.
Curiously, why cult? Number 1. It has the best title, Huwag Mong Buhayin ang Bangkay, especially delivered by the legendary Charito Solis, in the trailer, which I believe wasn't mentioned in the actual film, which I also believe the MVP of this movie. Citing an example was the scene where she recites a prayer at the top of her lungs while on the rocking chair. 2. Resurrection through dark alchemy and folk magic. Forget lab coats and lightning bolts. This corpse rises through Kulam, faith gone sour, and black rituals whispered by a lunatic and his weirdo cronies like Dagul. Its local lore served with a ladle of dread. Fun fact, Ace Verhel was originally cast in the role of Robertito, but due to scheduling conflicts, he had to drop out of the project, with Justoni Alarcon taking his role.
5th and final film in our list is Tiyanak, 1988. Tiyanak, a 1988 Filipino horror film conjured from the wild imaginations of Peke Galiaga and Lori Reyes, with Don Escudero twisting the knife in the script. Inspired by the mythical baby demon of Philippine folklore, this film stars Janice de Belen, Lot de Leon, Ramon Christopher, and an ensemble that feels like the entire 80s Regal Babies roster got thrown into a haunted Bahay Kubo.
Smokey Manaloto was in this. The bastard king himself.
Released by Regal Films on September 15, 1988, Tiyanak got mixed reviews. Some critics weren't feeling it. But guess who was? Lav freakin' Diaz. Yes, the Lav Diaz. He called it remarkably frightening, and Eduardo Jacinto even snagged a Best Cinematography Award from the Film Academy of the Philippines. Thoughtful. Deserved.
Why cult? A monstrous metaphor for reproductive fears and Catholic guilt. Whether it's unwanted pregnancy, the fear of motherhood, or punishment for moral failure, Tiyanak serves themes. It's a creature feature with psychological depth, horror born from social pressure and the supernatural. Second, that makeup and puppet work was wild for its time. But here's the thing. The creature itself? Honestly, not what kept me up at night. What did? That mid-transformation scene. OMG. They did things to that baby doll that should be illegal. No CGI, no fancy digital smoke, just straight-up old-school practical effects, rubber and pure nightmare fuel.
And look, these stories, they scared us because, deep down, we believed them. Maybe we still do. Not everyone buys into the supernatural, but we've all heard things, felt things, seen things we couldn't explain. That's what makes these cult classics hit harder. They tap into something older than cinema, something ancestral. The Tiyanak isn't just a monster, it's our fear of the unknown, wrapped in swaddling clothes. So, which one of these films scarred you the most? The Banga? The Tiyanak? The ghost on Balete Drive? Or is there another film we haven't mentioned in our list?
Drop your favorite 80s Pinoy horror nightmares in the comments.
All clips that are used in this episode are owned entirely by the copyright holders. Filmbug makes no claim of ownership and simply uses the footage for purposes of education, commentary, and criticism under fair use. We also now have Patreon account, so if you'd like to support an independently made and owned YouTube channel or like to support a starving artist, please click on that link on the top right or down in the descriptions. All 667 of you.
No.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, click on that bell icon for future episodes. And for the love of God, please stay away from your refrigerator tonight.
Appreciate you being here for our video. Your support fuels our passion, and we're eager to share more thrilling content with you. Stay with us, Filmbugs, and until next time, this is Lila signing off.
And Lil Jimmy, signing off.
Buhayin ang bangkay, tanging siya lang ang may alam mangyayari sa ating buhay. Huwag mong buhayin, huwag mong buhayin ang bangkay. Kamangyarihan ay wala sa tulad mo't sa'yo'y bibigay. Huwag mong buhayin, huwag mong buhayin ang bangkay. At tanging siya lamang sa bangkay ang makakabuhay.